Yeah.
Maybe.
Can I bring my dog?
Yes, yeah, dog friendly. Not on the food marquees though, obviously, because that's against hygiene. But no problem. Yeah.
Well, I can leave her with my husband. He can walk around somewhere else.
Yes, yeah, dog friendly.
Oh, lovely. So, time is it?
It means I have to go down and do camping as well, though. Oh my God.
Oh yeah. So have we got a rice? Oh yeah. Oh.
How much do we want to?
Oh, here, this one. Yeah. Sorry, we haven't actually. We're a little bit behind, so we're just cooking the rice. It's got 4 more minutes to go.
Yeah, you'll be.
We're not as organized as you are, Marnie.
My daughter told me to wrap. She's better sushi maker than me. She told me to wrap the bamboo thing, whatever you call it, with the plastic. Am I right?
Yes. Yeah, we got ours here. And actually, if you have a little bowl, put a little bit of oil in it, so you can put it on your hand, so the rice doesn't stick. Otherwise, it will stick everywhere.
Will do now.
So guys, we are actually live on YouTube at the moment, but going live on Facebook very shortly.
Okay. Are there any watching?
Sorry, Petra.
Are there any people watching?
Literally just went live now, but I think Facebook's the bigger one.
Okay.
I'll give you an update when it's all happening.
I was trying to get my Swedish friends to log on, but they're all busy.
There's a few new people in the room here, actually. We've got a Miss Melissa. We've got a video on. Obviously, well, actually, we've also got, look who here's.
Hey!
Hi, Dottie!
Hello. I got wild fennel and I have chives. Do you want anything else?
Well,
we can use anything.
There's chili, and I've got some couple of lettuces.
How you doing, Josie?
Yeah.
Setup looks good.
All good, thank you. So I have to like hurry and bake my pumpkin, so
just use
I still have to slice it, and then
good.
Thanks. And for Jared, he wants some chicken, so I have to like quickly fry a chicken.
Not to be sushi'd.
Yeah, so all good, all good. I got my rice; it's still cooling, so there you go. How's everyone?
Good. What's the Facebook page then, Nick, for the Cookalong? Is it Great British Food?
Yeah, there's an event actually for this. Oh, we're actually live. We've got 8 people watching. We went live 2 minutes ago. So yeah, we're on Facebook. We're on YouTube. Welcome everyone to today's Cookalong. We're going to be led by the wonderful Petra for sushi making. Over to you, Petra.
Hi, welcome. Thank you for joining us today. We're going to make sushi. And today the focus is vegan, but you can obviously use anything you like. And we're going to do any questions you might have. We can do sushi without the wasabi. We can do sushi without the nori as well. So I thought I'd just show you a few different ones. And we'll do some Nigiris, which is the rice ball with the topping. We'll do some Hosomaki, which are the thin sushi rolls. And we're going to do some Futomaki, which are the thick sushi rolls.
Oh my God, I need to write down the name. They're all different names. Futomaki, Nigiri, Toshiba, and Hitachi.
Hosomaki and Futomaki.
I'm ready.
Okay, so my rice is just about ready. And I have prepared, so in sushi, it's all about the preparation. So I'm going to show you. I got roasted butternut squash here. I got some wild garlic as it is seasoned. I have beetroot, which I just blanched for 2 minutes. Got chives, got some apple blossom, we've got cucumber, I have bok choy, chili, wild fennel, and I have some lemon yogurt as well. So you don't have to use wasabi if you don't like it too much. You can use anything that you like, really. Anything that goes with sushi, because sushi is the rice. It has nothing to do. What I quite often hear is I don't like raw fish, but obviously the sushi is the rice. And as long as you have that, you can use anything that goes with the sushi, with the rice.
Okay, I bought the package, Petra, and it comes with sushi ginger. Usually, do you eat sushi? When do you eat sushi ginger? Sorry.
So basically, you eat it between the pieces to clean your palate.
I didn't know that. So you not necessarily put inside the sushi itself, isn't it?
You can put it in the sushi if you like to, but normally you have it on the side. But there are no rules. So whatever you like is how you make it. So that's the beauty of sushi. Because if you just love ginger in sushi, you just put it in there and no one will say anything about that.
Yeah, that is good to know. It is a palate cleanser. This is
Yes.
clever. Clever. Thank you.
So the rice is coming. So
Okay. So
I will never do that again.
Hi, Victoria. What have you got there? What have you got there?
So I've gone for a mixture. I've been mainly vegan this year, but we're treating ourselves to a bit of local smoked trout and some ocean stick. I can't call crab sticks anymore, and some prawns, as well as beef and butter, sourdough, and pepper.
Yeah, that is wonderful. I can see you put all the element on the tapas dish there.
okay, so I don't know if everyone heard, but it's good to have a little bit of oil to put on your hand so the rice doesn't stick. So you can do water as well, but oil is easier because the rice is really sticky.
Yep, I put the oil in the little bowl.
What kind of oil are you using there, Petra? Just vegetable oil?
Yeah, just a natural vegetable oil. I think olive oil would have a little bit too much flavor on its own, unless you want that incorporated in it. So this one is just basically, I mean, the first time I made sushi, I think I found rice stuck under my clothes. I don't know how it happened, but it was everywhere. So
that is a good tip. So yep. So what have you got today, Petra? What do you have? Would you like? Oh, you already explained, isn't it? What do you have on the plate? Yeah. Sorry.
on the plate. Sorry.
Where are you, Petra? Where in the world are you?
Sorry.
Where are you? You down in Kent?
Oh, sorry. Yes, I'm in my friend Darren's kitchen today, actually. So I moved my usual location. It's a bit brighter as well.
It looks like a commercial kitchen.
It is. It's a beautiful commercial kitchen. It's got loads of space and it's much easier to operate from here.
What does Darren do there?
He does all his own. He does a lot of pâtés, fish pies. Well, you can. There's loads of his own products that he sells in the shop together with fish. So
And sushi.
and sushi, obviously.
What is the name of Darren business or shop then? What is there any particular name of his fishmonger place?
Jenkins and Son, fishmongers.
Ooh,
and where do you base, Darren? Which city or which area about?
We're down in Deal, Kent.
Thank you. You can go for this.
I know. So I think the first thing to do is if you take the sushi sheets. So basically, if you cut them in half, it's easier to handle. So that would be my first. You can you can fold them obviously and break them.
It looks such a delicate thing, sis.
Perfect. So I thought if we start with the rolls, is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So at first, I thought we do the skinny rolls. So basically, if you look at the nori, one side is shinier than the other.
Yeah.
So the shiny side down on your mat. Let's see if I can you see my mat? There we go. Let's see if it holds. My camera's gonna move any minute. Sorry about that. Yeah, anyway, so put it down and then put some oil on your hands, just enough for the rice not to stick. And if you want to, you can obviously use gloves as well. And then you need a thin layer of rice onto the mat. And if you leave about a centimeter, oh God, sorry, it's not going well. If you leave, sorry, if you leave, listen, let me hold it up. So a centimeter here on the top that is not covered with rice. But besides that, cover it all the way out in the edges and make it as even as possible. And
So it's like
yeah.
Sorry.
So let me see it. Let me do one.
So it's like a square in the square.
Yes.
Not square, I mean rectangular.
It looks like that. There we go. And then you have a little bit. Sorry, it's not working. That's such a good idea. So you take the rice, the little individual rice, put it on top of the rice-free part of your mat, and then sort of squeeze it down with your thumb. So basically what you're doing is you're creating the glue.
Are you using one grain at a time and squishing it?
Yeah, just on the top bit. This is just to glue it together so the roll doesn't unfold.
What a great tip.
Yeah, I know.
And you get all the same flavors throughout. You don't need to use any water, it won't get messy. Obviously, the
Petra,
rice.
can I ask you something?
Of course.
Yeah, you know our seasoning, our rice, were we meant to mix that in with the rice first?
Yes, sorry.
Oh, sorry, I haven't done that.
That's okay, just do it now.
So squish it in.
Yeah.
So what was the seasoning in the rice, Petra?
Yes, if you don't put the seasoning in, it has very little flavor.
Was it just salt? Or?
No, just use the sushi seasoning. So I'm using this one, but you can buy it ready-made or you create it. There we go. And then sushi is sort of like pizza. You don't need, a little goes a long way in the rolls, because if you put too much, the rolls would just burst, which we had before. Yeah. So, and then you just put in this one, because this is a skinny roll, just put a little bit of seasoning in.
Right, the camera's sleepy, isn't it?
Yeah, sorry. It's too heavy for mine. Sorry.
Darren, stop giving the camera your red wine.
So, and also when you make sushi, and especially if you make vegetarian, it's really you can use any sort of color. You can make it really, really vibrant. So carrots, beetroot, anything like that looks amazing. And then you just I'm going to take a little bit of bok choy. And I'll put the other half. There we go. You can't see my hands. Sorry. Sorry. I'm just going to try to redo my camera here. Can we?
Yeah.
There is somewhere
Go for
where you
it.
can tighten this.
Yeah, don't worry about it. So, Victoria, how is France at the moment?
We're locked down again.
I
So
know.
yeah, but the lights are lighter. Nights are lighter, so we can get out and at least be in the garden. The weather's been lovely, although it is forecast to snow tomorrow.
Yeah, it was snow a little bit here in Yorkshire, really. Yeah, so it was like a big hailstone came down today. I'm just worried about my plant because I put my plant out and it is I'm worried it's gonna die. So but hopefully fingers crossed it will be okay.
Yeah.
Do you know how long that it will be go on lockdown for them?
Perfect. Thank you.
So they said 4 weeks, a minimum of 4 weeks. So we'll see after that.
Yeah. Fingers crossed.
Yes, indeed, fingers crossed.
Any
Okay.
sign of you getting the jab over there, Victoria?
We're on the list. Our doctor has said because we're nearly 50, we might as well go on the list. But yeah, hopefully in about 3 weeks, we'll see.
All right.
Okay. Everyone got filling on the roll?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So then take the edge here and just make sure it's tucked in under. And then roll it. And the rice that you put on, like glue, should just hold it together.
Oh dear.
You're just rolling it enough to just catch that rice, are you?
Yeah.
And that's it. It looks pretty solid.
So that's it.
Beautiful, Petra.
I think mine is not quite skinny.
I think mine's greedy with the filling.
That's a classic.
Made that look so easy. Nobody else is the same.
No.
Sorry. I put too much rice, that's a problem. Sorry, guys.
Let's do another one. Don't worry about it. It will still taste good.
Right, less is more.
Yeah, less is definitely more when it comes to this. So I did some roasted butternut squash, and basically because they go into a roll, I just put a bit of extra spices on there as well, just for them to come through. Because obviously they're encased in the rice and the nori. So you can add, if you like chili, like me for example, you can add a little bit more chili. Perfect.
Well done.
Okay.
Oh, well
That's
done.
lovely.
Did you put anything in it, Marnie?
Why did you put them? I put carrots and roasted pepper. Yeah. I actually plan to put the avocado, but I think it's gonna be too thick, so I have to just go for 2 fillings.
Right, less.
Avocado.
Yeah. So when we roll like this, do we put it aside first, or do we have to cut it now, or?
No, well, normally what I do is I roll them first. So I thought if we do one of each, and then we can cut them together as well.
Okay, that look good, Victoria. Look like a pro.
That looks great.
How you going, Chrissy?
Oh, do not ask me. I think I just put far too much filling in mine.
What happened when you tried rolling?
It was a bit fat, and then bits were starting to make their escape.
Okay. We'll do another one.
I'm on my second one as well, so.
Regarding combination of taste-wise, have you got any recommendation, Petra? Like, for example, this vegetable go well with this vegetable or something like that.
Chives is one of my favorites to have inside, and it's really pretty as well. Obviously with the wild garlic season now, wild garlic is always good. But otherwise I like when it comes to vegetables, butternut squash, if you roast it, for example, it has a lot of flavor and it's quite sweet as well. So I really like that. Avocado is always good as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love avocado. And Thai people like to put this thing, I know it's not vegetable, soft shell crab. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking actually, I think maybe some tofu with in green curry or something would be nice in there as well.
Never thought of that, Petra. That is genius.
You can do anything that you like that goes with rice. So it's, yeah. Or the wonderful Penang curry as well would be lovely.
Like a curry sushi.
Yeah, fusion. Obviously, Swedish meatballs.
Yeah, how about Josie, any Filipino flair to recommend in this sushi?
We normally go for fish, so it's like tuna or something. So, but we have like it's like a raw tuna in coconut milk. So it'd be nice to put it into a sushi or so. So with coconut milk and ginger, loads of ginger.
Oh, it sounds delicious.
Yeah.
Teriyaki.
Yeah, we do a teriyaki one with either white fish or you can do it with tofu as well. It's just the teriyaki in the sushi is really nice as well. And normally you have a little bit of wasabi, but when we make it, we often use hot sauce as well in there because obviously we both like chili. So you can use anything you like in terms of flavoring.
Yeah, I tend to put, if I'm going to put it, I'm going to make like tamarind sauce.
Yeah,
Instead of teriyaki, I use tamarind sauce because
that would be amazing.
Yeah. Right. How is everybody? Are you guys into the second row now?
Okay, are we ready to roll again?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Chrissy, you feeling more confident?
Yeah, look, it worked.
Beautiful.
Not got a lot of filling.
Hey, that looks great.
Oh dear.
Got another one.
Can I put something like being totally ratty and put like cheese or something like that?
No, I haven't actually, but I will now.
Cheese sushi.
Cheese.
Yeah. Oh, actually, we did a halloumi one. Halloumi and mango sushi.
Yeah. That sounds good.
So,
Halloumi sushi.
when everyone's ready, we'll do a fat roll. And this is a lot easier because you put more rice in there and more filling.
Okay.
So that was the Hosomaki, which are the thin ones, and Futomaki are the fat ones. So if you take the same paper, half a sheet, and put it the pretty side down, this the shiny side down. And again, when you put the rice on, leave a little strip on the top, and then take the rice grains and create that little glue on the top as well.
So just run us through the rice then, Petra. How did you cook the rice and prepare it?
So basically, I washed my rice 5 times, and then I let it soak for a minimum of 30 minutes before I carefully measure up to the gram, because rice is the most temperamental thing ever. Measure it up and then cook it. I mean, you can prepare the rice the day before if you want to and just cook it on the day. That's perfect, but you have to cook the rice the same day.
So why the washing it 5 times?
Well, I was watching actually. I was researching this the other day, and was a sushi chef, and he washes rice 9 times, and
Right.
he was asked why, and he said because that's what I was taught. So that's my answer as well. It doesn't
Might be the
dry-
starch.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
get rid of
it's
the
the
starch
rice starchy.
and any sort of dust that might be on it or anything. It doesn't run clear after 5 times, but that's fine. It just needs to be washed. And when you wash it, you can just gently massage it as well. Just make sure you don't break the grains.
Mm.
Because if you have no rice, you have no sushi. It's so key to get it right. And then as soon as it comes out of the cooker, you just put the rice seasoning on and just let it cool, even just a little bit. So to work with, so you don't burn your hands. So this is my, sorry, I'm not getting rice everywhere again. So my rice, so you see I got a little bit of a edge on the top. And then I just need to put the grains on to create my little glue before I fill it. So any questions, anyone?
I was
I
about
went
to
to Barcelona. Yeah, I went to Barcelona once, and they serve like a it's not the white rice. It's more like a wholemeal rice. Quite difficult to find, for healthy conscious people.
What, wholemeal
Serve like a-
sushi, Marnie?
Yeah, wholemeal rice sushi. And
Yeah,
that is,
yeah.
That's not right.
I've had sushi with bulgur wheat and pearl barley as well. It's just a different experience altogether, but still nice.
So what's the pattern you've gone for there, Petra?
Sorry.
What's the pattern you're doing there? You've gone with a line.
Oh, so that's the wasabi.
Mhm.
So this time I'm going to use the wasabi, and I'm going to use some chives in this one.
So could you use like English mustard or horseradish?
Horseradish would be wonderful. Actually, I think, yeah, a bit of beef and horseradish would be lovely. Or fish and horseradish as well, of course. Horseradish is lovely because obviously the wasabi powder has a lot of mustard in it.
You gone for it, have you, Chrissy?
Yeah, I'm going for the horseradish.
I want to know when you said the fat one, how is
So
it?
these fat ones, you can just put quite a lot of ingredients in there. So they're nice and
Okay.
big, thick rolls.
Right, so I can just go for it. So I put
Yes.
everything that I've got in the bag.
Definitely, you don't need to be as careful with these ones.
Okay. Is there any particular Japanese name for the fat one, Petra?
It's called a Futomaki. Futo for fat. Sorry, probably not. But
And we put the stuffing in the middle of this rectangular
Yes.
shape.
yes,
All right. So we not put it at the, nearer at the end bit. We put in the middle bit.
no. So, and basically, if you have any pretty herbs or anything, you can let them stick out in the ends, and then you have you just put them down so it comes up and it looks really pretty as well.
Like a flower that come out. I'm gonna stick with
Yeah.
what I've got because I barely make it right right now. Honestly, you know what? Sushi is such a, how do you call it? When I look at it, it's quite a small dish and small portion. But after I ate about 3 or 4 bites of it, I'm so full. I think it's so
Absolutely, it's very filling. But so now we're going to fat roll, and you can see here it's sticking out, so you can just put that down, and it was it will look pretty, the end bits as well.
And Darren's done one as well.
Yeah.
Oh, Darren's cut some as well already.
Awesome.
He's like the roll master when we make sushi, though. I have to say, he's much better than me.
That looks nice. What did Darren put in there? Did he put
What did you
fish
put in yours?
there?
Cucumber, carrot, wild garlic, and beetroot with some hot sauce. Lots of hot sauce.
Oh, I should put hot sauce in there. Oh gosh, I rolled it already.
That looks great, Marnie.
Pardon?
Wow.
No, I'm just.
Yeah. Hey.
Very good.
Yeah. Very
Thank
good.
you. I think I can eat it now. Because I'm good.
Good idea.
How did it roll, Josie?
No problem for the video.
Stick to the big rolls. That's fine.
Is that for Gerard then?
So,
That looks
Oh.
great.
thank you. I
It's
shouldn't
so
say a word.
great.
You
I
put
was
some
here
bush in that one,
concentrating. I'm
didn't you?
sorry.
What is the mixture for Gerard apart from chicken, Josie?
Sweet potato and roasted squash. So he's got chicken, sweet potato, butternut squash, and I put like asparagus as well.
Wow, that sounds solid. That sounds nice, really.
So yeah, filling. He should be okay.
I forgot to ask you, does anyone want to do a California roll where you have the rice on the outside?
Yes, please.
Oh, look. Okay, let's give it a go.
Yeah? Okay.
Yes,
Let's
please.
let's do one. Or we can just use sesame seeds. Oh, okay. Okay, so this time, it doesn't matter what size. Hey, that looks fantastic. Wow.
Quite sure for that.
So this one, on the California roll, you're going to put the rice all the way out to the edges. So a thin layer of rice all the way out.
Sell this on your store as well, Petra.
Sorry?
You sell sushi on the market as well.
No. No. It takes a long time to make sushi and you have to sell it fresh. So we do it here and then Darren sells it from his shop. So but normally it's pre-ordered already. So yeah, and also I don't have the cold facilities on my stall, so I can't keep it cool because normally we'll do a mix of vegetable and fish. So you need to keep it.
It goes well with the hot sauce anyway.
It does go with the hot sauce. So on the California roll, normally you have sesame seeds on the outside or something that makes it look pretty. So you can have chives, you can have any sort of soft herbs or anything like that. So I would suggest you have something on the outside.
Just ordinary sesame seeds.
Sesame seeds, poppy seeds, anything you like really. Chili if you really want to. We got some chives here we're going to put on the outside of this one, which is nice and green.
Chopped chives.
Yes.
Okay.
No, actually normally we do use chives because of allergies, because sesame is obviously a very, very severe allergy. So we got there we go. So we got the chives on the outside here.
That is lovely color. I like it. I'm going to use sesame seeds because that's what I've got here.
Yeah. So I love sesame seeds.
I've got sesame seeds handy as well. So
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think I'm gonna put hot sauce like Darren put as well.
So you put the seeds on the outside, but then can you put a filling in this one as well, Petra?
Yeah, so basically what you do, once you have your, sorry, everything gets stuck to my fingers now. You take this, you press down the rice a little bit, and then you just turn it over. So you put your filling on the other side of the rice. So just press down the rice a little bit, and it will stick to your mat or your nori. So you can sort of hold it like that even, and then turn it over, and then you put the filling straight onto the mat here.
Have you got that, Marmy?
Yeah, I'm about to do the flip now. Sorry, that doesn't look less sexy sushi at all. Yeah,
It worked.
Yeah, so it's gonna be good. This is my last nori now. Are you doing California roll as well, Victoria?
Yes, I am. I've got sesame seeds on there, so I've just flipped
Yeah.
it. It's all good.
Is this going to be skinny?
And then it's a skinny roll, so turn it the other way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've had a
And then
successful
again-
flip, have you, Chrissy?
Pardon?
You've had a successful flip.
Yeah, I think so. Mind you, I haven't got it off the mat yet, Nick, so we shall see.
Yeah.
Looking forward to seeing your flip, Josie.
oh, no pressure. Here you go. And
Hey!
Then how do you do the filling for this one then, Petra?
So you just do like you did it for the Hosomaki. So you don't put too much in, because obviously that would be a bit challenging. So I'm just
I
going to
learned
put
a
some
lesson.
cucumber and a little bit of wild garlic in here.
You know what? I've never thought that white garlic can be in the sushi, but I bet it
Oh.
smells wonderful.
It's amazing. And then you
Because I
just
like
roll it.
garlic.
There we go, yeah. So you just roll it, tuck it in under and roll it. And because you got the rice, it sort of sticks together and it looks like that. Ooh.
Oh, looks so good.
So you don't need the gluey, sticky bit this time.
No, because you got the rice on the whole of the outside of the nori. So it sort of glues together anyway. So in this one, this is the roll that has the most rice of all of them.
No pressure, Josie. We're not watching.
I'm like, that's okay.
Look at it. Look at mine, Josie.
Hey!
Survived.
Lovely.
Thanks.
Chrissy, how are you getting on?
Who's that?
Okay.
You, Chrissy, how are you getting on? Oh,
Can you see? The light's not good in here.
Yes,
I've already eaten some of these.
they look super professional. Victoria, are you okay?
Yes.
Oh my God, look at that. Beautiful.
Very nice.
wicked.
So, when everyone's
what?
done, I thought we'd do some nigiris as well. Sorry. So basically, when you do nigiri, you want a small handful of rice. You should gently use this part of your hand to shape. Sorry, I don't have enough oil on my hands. It's very annoying. Sorry. Okay, so you make a little ball like that. And when you have a bowl, basically what you do, take your thumb and you put it in the middle. So you get a little hollow, and then you cover up the hollow again. And this, when you eat it, will make sure that it breaks at the exact right place in your mouth when you have it.
Sorry, so you make the hole and then you fill the hole back in?
Yes. So basically you have a little sort of almost hollow inside it. And that creates that little perfect bursting point.
Okay.
In your rice.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm just gonna wash my hands.
Right. So make a ball, put the thumb in, and then roll it again.
Yes. So basically, and shape it in here. In your fingers here is where you make the nigiris.
I try my best. Petra.
Yeah.
Not very good.
It is easier if you have gloves, actually. I just didn't wear any today, but I should have.
You know, when they go to Omagave, when they went to Omagave, they just like, why? And they just like do this extraordinary thing. They open the top of fish, and the box is like 10 layers because they keep the fish in a very, very good condition. So they open the first lid, and they think, oh, the fish will be in there. No, they open the second lid, and they thought the fish will be in there. No, they open the third lid and the fish will be there. And then they cut the fish in a very, very delicate way, and they put the fish on top, and then they put it like this on the plate.
Yeah. That was very professional.
Yeah, and then what did I do? I dip it in soy sauce, and it's all like that. So bad. Is there any etiquette to eat the sushi?
I think, yes. I think the only thing I was taught was no cutlery. It's more polite to eat it with your fingers than with cutlery.
Even
And
chocolate.
then you don't really dip the rice in the soy sauce. You dip the topping because the rice is supposed to be good enough as it is. But I quite like it anyway, but yeah.
This is when I went wrong. I dip the rice in soy sauce and it's gone out at the bottom.
I know.
Petra is the queen of nigiris.
So for the nigiri, I would then put a little bit of wasabi on top, or hot sauce, or I have a lemon yogurt here as well, which goes well with certain things. And then for the belly bands, I have a friend, she doesn't like nori. So you can have, for example, you can have wild garlic. You can do little ribbons of carrots. They're very pretty as well. Or you can just cut nori strips and do it. So I'm going to put some beetroot on here. And then this one won't stay. So I'm going to put a little strip of wild garlic on there.
The beetroot looks great, Petra.
So thank you. It's a heritage. There we go. So you put a strip on there and it looks like that.
Cool.
So you got the wasabi, you got the wild garlic, you get a little burst of flavor as well. That's too long. And then obviously you got the beetroot. So it's just, you can put anything on top here. And then you can also, if you want to build it up, it doesn't stay. That's such a good idea. So you can put obviously a little salad on top, or some herbs, or something really dainty to make it look really pretty.
That is beautiful. It's like princess with the crown.
That didn't really work at all. I'm going to do it again. Sorry.
So Petra, all this sushi's one mouthful, is it? Or do you bite it in half?
You can bite it in half. I think if you do takeaway sushi, normally you get more rice than if you go to a restaurant. So if you go to, for example, Hakkasan or Suma or any of the big restaurants, you probably get less rice. But the takeaway, they want you to be more filled up. So therefore you get more rice.
Always
So-
find if you go 2 bites though, then it just destroys the whole thing and it all falls apart.
Yeah, it can be a challenge.
That's the fun of eating sushi, though, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe it's not a first date kind of food.
Oh no.
Let me just.
How's the balls
I
going,
think
Lucy?
Sorry,
How are the balls? Have you made some?
I made 3. I think when I was making my rice, it was still warm when I put, for my rice seasoning, I put like rice vinegar but grated ginger on the rice.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, so it's just to give it a bit of flavor and a bit of salt, sugar as well. So that
I
was
love
my
that.
yeah.
How's the
I
rice?
was in a rush. Let me see. I'll show you. Hey Bill. Get 3 wee balls of rice and then the rest. And I'll put something on top. Yeah, I'll put some carrots or the sweet potato ones that I've fried. And that should do the rest.
Lovely.
Thank you.
How are you getting your little belts around the middle of it to stick, Petra?
So that it should stick underneath because the rice is just Cosby. It should stick to the bottom of the nigiri.
Right.
Interesting looking toppings there, Victoria. What have you got?
That is the local smoked trout.
Oh,
Ah, that looks great.
Thank you. I've got a prawn one as well. You can see that properly. Bit of a glare.
Lovely. That looks great.
so when you wrap the belt around it, then Petra, that should just stick underneath.
Yes, you should. Let me do. I'll do a nori one as well. Anyway, look, this is yeah, it should stick to the rice. The rice should be moist enough to stick to the
We're looking
nori.
for a seaweed bed.
Yeah. Do we have any pre-cut?
Yeah.
Oh, even better. Thank you. Yeah, so the nori should have pre. Actually,
It's pak choy, is it?
yeah. So it should be like that. So the band, obviously the nori sticks better than the wild garlic, but so it's like that, and it sort of sticks, and it should hold it together because
Okay.
the rice has the moisture, so the moisture obviously makes the nori sticky again.
Looks beautiful.
yeah, it's like work of art that I look at Petra or sushi. It's just like, oh my God, I'm not sure if I can eat this. It looks so good. Very crazy. But, oh,
So you've gone for some hot sauce there, have you, Marnie?
yeah,
Sriracha.
I have only little rice left, so mine is very small.
That looks fantastic.
Oh, thank you. I don't think so, but thank you. Oh, it's a very small bite for
Are
relaxing.
Are you going to chop them up though, Marnie?
You mean chop this small one or chop the raw one?
The roll.
Are we chopping already? Are we chopping already?
Yes, I'll show you how to cut the rolls as well.
Yes, please. Because sometimes when I cut it, the rice sticks to the knife.
So let me. So we start with these ones.
Okay.
Basically, what you need on the edge of the knife, on the blade, is water. So the water stops the rice from sticking.
Aha, this is another tip. There are so many things that they, you know, they not tell you in the method of cooking sushi, like
Because the first
the
one will
right
be fine, but the next one will be stickier and stickier. So these ones, I will cut the thin ones, I will cut into 8, and the fat ones, I will cut into 6.
Ooh.
So you cut and then dip and cut and dip.
So you dip in between every cut.
Yes, because basically it's like lubrication for the knife.
Okay. Is any particular, do you want any particular temperature for this lubricated knife?
No,
Water.
just make sure it's wet. If you don't have it, just
Okay.
do that so it goes all the way down the blade.
Okay. Wet is best. How thick do you want me to cut, Petra? Is it about
So
1
the
centimeter?
thin ones into 8
Okay.
and the thick ones into 6 pieces. And this is when I was talking about the colors. So you get, when you cut it through, you can see what you put inside. You can see the colors that you get from it as well. Because sushi is a lot, obviously, about the aesthetics as well. It's just inviting to eat.
Marnie, how's your fractions?
Did you see that I was struggled and I just made sure that it come out in 8? Yeah, so I cut in half first, okay, and then I go down with budget like that. Thank you for mentioning that, Nick. You know, I'm not very good at it.
We then have little ones and big ones.
Oh yeah, they look good.
So
Cousin Josie.
Right. I'm gonna start with the wee ones. Let's see how it goes.
Mhm.
No pressure.
Keep joining you at the right time at the moment.
Right. Let's see.
You've got
Oh, you said how many? 8?
you want to dip
8
every
for the little
time.
ones.
Josie, you want to dip your knife every time.
Oh, is it? Oh, I don't think I can do the 8.
Is it?
And it doesn't matter. If it's too much rice on your knife, just give it a little quick wash. Because otherwise it's like cutting cake, isn't it? When it gets too cloggy, you need to just clean it to get a clean cut.
Yeah.
But I mean, the main thing is that you like it. That's the only thing that really matters.
I managed to get something, but not quite 8. So I have 7.
Hey, look at that! Brilliant!
Oh, that's pretty.
Hey.
Oh, I'm very happy with my fat sushi.
Were you just holding that really close to the camera, or was it massive, Marnie?
That's the biggest ever. It's easier to cut it in the middle first if you want to. It is easier to cut it in 8. So you cut it in half, and then you cut it in half again and half again.
That's what I did. Just trying to make it all nice and pretty, but we'll get there.
And I cut in 8 as well for the California roll, am I right?
Yeah.
Not sticking for you, Victoria? They look good.
So there you go, the California roll
Working okay?
as well.
Good.
So it's just one of those foods that you can't be stressed because it takes the time it takes, but it is worth the effort because it's just fresh sushi. It's just amazing.
So usually, Petra, I know that I'm supposed to eat pretty much more or less fresh. But can I keep it for like 1 day, 2 days, or something like that?
It depends on where you put in it, but you can probably keep it for up to 3 days, but it needs to be well wrapped up. So the rice doesn't dry out, because that's the thing, because the rice will dry really, really fast. Sushi rice is extremely temperamental.
Okay, that sounds like myself. So what do you wrap it with? Is it with the plastic sheet, or is it with the?
I will put it in plastic sheet or a plastic tub, just to make sure it doesn't lose it. Because if you leave it, if you have it uncovered, if you put it in the fridge, a few hours later, the rice will already be dry.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and it's if you buy sushi from the supermarket, they keep it so they're supposed to keep for 7 days. So the rice can then be really hard and it just doesn't taste quite like sushi.
I know it's very hard to find a good sushi. You know, the nice sushi from supermarket, really. Yeah, I always go to you know, proper sushi restaurant.
Yeah.
To get a good sushi. But sometimes we can't go at the moment. So.
I think you'll be able to finish it all, Marnie. No problem.
I'm not so sure because it's quite a lot, you know. This is the first plate, full plate already.
All right.
And I have 1.5 left to go. So, but either way, I'm gonna finish it, and Charlie loves it. So hopefully he's gonna help me finish it too. And I think that with the combination of you know, the taste, the texture, it's gonna be delicious, I'm sure. Chrissy, how are you doing?
Oh, well, do you know, I looked at my plate and I thought, why don't I have as many as I've made? And I think it's because I've been eating them. And I tell you what, horseradish is really good in this.
Oh, I bet. I love horseradish.
What else have you got going on in there, Chrissy?
Sorry?
What else is in there in the fillings?
I put avocado, I put radishes, cucumber, butternut squash, carrots, chives, wild garlic. I've got it all going on.
Hey.
Any of this fresh out the garden?
Yeah, I went and picked it quick when I heard Petra saying she's using chives and
Well, garlic is just amazing, and it's so yeah. So this is we made sushi.
Oh, that looks lovely.
It's mine. Wow,
Look at
Victoria looks
that.
pretty.
Well done.
Right.
That's
Well done.
amazing. Oh my god, look at that.
And
That's great. And also, I mean, this is, you can do it for everyone. So you can do a bit of meat, a bit of fish for those who like it. You can make it vegetarian. You can make it vegan for those who like it. So it's just easy to just make it. Oh my God, look at that, Marnie. You're
Very
pro.
nice.
Thank you. Hi.
Thank you. That's amazing. Are you pleased?
Oh, very pleased. This is, you know, last time when I sent the photo to WhatsApp group, my sushi rice was everywhere. And now I know how to do it properly now. Thank you so much.
Oh, that looks amazing.
Good job there.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for the first time. What
That
is
looks
it?
fantastic.
What did we say in Japanese? Thank you.
Uh,
Arigato gozaimasu.
arigato. Domo arigato. Domo arigato.
Domo arigato. Domo arigato. Petra-san.
Arigato-san.
Marnie, you've watched enough episodes of Midnight Diner to know this by now, surely.
That's funny.
Oh, well, thank you guys. That was so much fun.
Oh,
Thank
thank
you so much.
you.
I learned quite a lot today.
Oh. I hope
Jera
you
just
enjoy
arrived.
it.
I think we are going to enjoy it, actually. Thank you.
Good.
So Josie, there's
It's
nothing
very
else
pretty.
in our Cookalong calendar. And you did mention you fancied one, Josie.
I did. It's a Filipino pudding. I'm not sure if anyone's up for it. So,
Yeah. Of course.
how do you call that? It's like our version. It's not a panna cotta. It's like a harder than panna cotta. I'll send you guys a recipe. I actually made one yesterday, but we need condensed milk in it. So maybe we can use the recipe instead of like Sandy's condensed milk recipe to put in it.
Yeah.
But we can put condensed milk or the other, and then I'll send the recipe out. It's dead quick, and yeah, we can all have some Filipino pudding next time.
So with
Sounds
the
You
condensed
can
milk,
buy vegan condensed milk.
Yeah, we can get vegan condensed milk for if they want to use it, but I would normally have to use condensed milk in it and coconut milk. So yeah,
Oh, sounds delicious.
thanks.
Yeah.
No
Yeah,
pressure.
that sounds good. Yeah, put it in. Nick, have you got any update about website itself? I've heard that you sort of upgrade. Are you ready to announce?
oh yeah. Well, thanks for the prompts. Yeah, we've done quite a lot of work on the website, just updating it. We were switching over to be more of a listing, the Google of Cookalong Lives. So there's now 50 maybe listings from around the world that we put on there. So if anybody does a cooking class, just stick it on the website, and hopefully we'll get some people looking at it. But we're going to carry on doing the odd one of these as well. So that sounds good.
For fun.
I think that's a wrap then, is it, guys?
Yeah.
Yay.
So thank you, Petra, for sharing.
Thank you. Thank you for doing it with me. It's great.
Thank you.
Thanks, Darren.
Thank you,
Thanks,
guys.
Sarah.
And bye,
Thank you.
girls.
Bye.
See you soon.
Bye. Bye.